all three guys you want to take care of. Starts with Sergey. How do you feel? What's the difference this time around, Andrei? Because obviously you're still a huge fan favorite. We know you have all the talent. So what do you think of this tournament for you and your career?
First of all, I really appreciate the Strikeforce and Showtime for this opportunity to be part of this event. This is a great opportunity for me. The guys who kicked my ass in the last 3 fights, they also continue this tournament, and I'm very excited. But like my manager liked to think first one step at a time. I focused on my opponents again, Hariton. I'm going to face him on February 12th Saturday, and we're excited about this. I don't want to do the same mistakes what I did before. Just focus on what's coming up first for me, because it's not just my opinion, it's opinion of my trainers, my managers. I lost those 3 fights even before I started knocking out. I'm talking about the Andrei, Rogers, Bigfoot, and now I have to be very disciplined. And one thing that's what I'm very happy about, also Craig Jackson going to be my corner this Saturday, and that's it.
What? And it's interesting, you said it, you lost the last 3 fights before you even stepped in the cage, and now Craig Jackson. Why do you think that is? Or why, like mentally speaking, you are a former police officer, like you've had a competitive life, you're a strong athlete. Why the mental issues, you think?
Because like many things came up to the middle at that time,
Like personal issues?
No, before in the Yannikov fight, I thought, wow, it's a great opportunity. I waited for this fight for like almost for 7 years, because when I fought for UFC and Yannikov at the time he fought for the Prix, I heard some conversation during the fight that he got, I guess, some thoughts to put me against Yannikov, heavyweight UFC champion, against heavyweight champion at the right, and this thing, and for that fight I had camp in LA, in Wildcard Gym with Dennis Freddy Roach, and I sparred really good with top boxers, but for some reason I did that flying knee,
But that was a spur of the moment thing, obviously.
It's just like when people start screaming Pitbull or laugh.
Sure.
Wow, I thought, wow, and I did like flying knee against Ben Rothwell, like people went crazy, I said, wow, why not? I wanted some basic
Sure.
And for some reason, like lights out.
Yeah.
And all my trainers told me before the fight, you have to stick with your game plan. It's only one big problem, You have to.
Well, that's the thing. You have Greg Jackson now, who was renowned. He is Mr. Game Plan.
Mr. Game Plan. It was just beginning of that story against Red Rogers. Who's with Red Rogers? Come on, I have like big things coming up. My pro boxing debut is June 27, and like I didn't take him serious, but I paid for this. And my boxing career right now in a hole. So, but against Bigfoot, I had some personal problem, and again, what's good about that fight, that like everybody said I lost because like weak chin, and he loaded couple great right hands on my jaw, and I was fine. So I lost the fight, but in this scenarios, that my chin is good, so I'm happy about it. And now, hopefully, like everything gone, I had great camp. I sparred with great guys, and just ready to go.
All the coaches agree on one thing, is that Andrei is a perfectionist.
Yes.
He's trying to overthink everything.
Sure.
And you do that in the training, and he does that in the training.
Yep.
And sometimes they tell him he will have to do the training. Well, now training is over. As soon as you step out of the gym, relax. And he's thinking,
And
and
he
he's
won't.
thinking.
I agree.
And then when he gets into the octagon, he's sometimes trying to remember everything. Remember, he needs to trust. He starts to trust his instincts and let his instincts take over, and just let it go.
Very
and
good.
he's not letting it go in the octagon. So I mean, he's slaughtering everybody in the gym, and then he's not letting it go in the octagon. So that's hopefully that brief was kind of
Well, the old saying, what is
finished
it?
and built now, and and
Yeah, overanalysis leads to paralysis, right? And that's, I know from other aspects, and a lot of athletes Yeah, so now do you think, so what you've seen of him and what, Andrei, you now are trusting the game plan in your corner, you just have to show up to fight. That's what your mind is now.
It's one thing, I have to be disciplined, very disciplined. No more bullshit, no more the fancy stuff, you know. It's
Yeah.
enough.
Discipline and
It's
trust
about-
is
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's about time.
And the fact that he had in Chicago, we have great trainers, but
Yeah.
we have major lack of sparring partners when it pertains to MMA.
Okay.
And in Albuquerque, we had quite a number of phenomenal sparring partners with whom Andrei was forced to either unleash or you're gonna just get your ass kicked every single training session. And and hopefully that repetition will lead to the fact that he's gonna let his instincts take over in the octagon on Saturday.
You said you missed your game plan. What is the game plan?
Simple. Just I have to create a game plan back now in the court in Chicago, and all my trainers are on the same page, and just have to stick with my game plan, like not for luck, keep my hands up. Simple.
What's the best advice Jackson, Winklejohn, those guys have given you away from the cage? Like you talked to your manager about relaxing and stuff, but what's something that's connected with you in the way you think, because you're a perfectionist, but some they say they go, yeah, that's a good idea, I will write it down or I will remember that. Is there some quote or piece of advice they've given you that's broken through you?
Every single workout was like something new for me, Yeah, and what I really like about Greg Jackson, he can find right words in that moment when you need it.
Okay.
For example, like when we ran in Dooms, I was exhausted, and he just came down halfway and just kind of like something, he told me something like here's my shoulder, here's my hand, and if you want I can help you, I can push you a little bit, and for some reason he gave you a second breeze,
Sure, of course.
And you run
That's good. So he's a
Yeah.
great motivator.
yeah, he is.
You think that was missing in your last fights?
No, all my trainers all good, but last fight it's not about game plan, and it was I had some serious problem and I just don't know what about. But something happened,
But the problem's gone now.
Hopefully,
Okay.
hopefully, and just it's about time, like I said, I my manager said I do everything good during the workout session, but when I step in a ring octagon, something happened, some click. So hopefully it's gone everything and I'm just ready to go.
Are any of the guys that were formerly in your corner going to still be in your corner this time?
Everybody.
Everybody? Okay, and we'll go over that afterwards.
This is the one great sport, unlike boxing, other things where 3 losses, 4 losses road, that's part of the game. The guys who lost to a high class thing, there's always room for a second act. Are you, because of it amazes me too, no offense to you too, just the crowd, the way they react to you, you have that it factor, you have the superstar charisma. So where are you then in terms of the fight with Karatanov? Like you say, you only have to worry about him right now, but compared to where you've been over the last 2 years, can you honestly say this is the best you've ever felt?
Oh, definitely when I lost Timo Young, it was horrible time for me since January 24th, 2009 till May 15th, 2010. I went big time down. I shot for myself many opportunities, closed many doors, and this tournament is for me a second breeze. It's great opportunity. Just like I said, I want to repeat one more time. Thank you, Strikeforce, and show time for this great opportunity.
Was it safe to say that you were
It's
depressed?
exactly what I need.
Did you get into, were you in a state of depression
No,
after
it
the
wasn't
loss?
depressed. I know it was kind of a joke that I played some Russian.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to breach the subject. There's stupid rumors out there, but I mean,
Come on,
were you-
I'm smart enough
Yeah.
to don't do these things because I have something to lose,
Sure.
Once I played, when I was 16, but it just was a joke and somebody took it serious and it was some buzz on internet. But I guess
Yeah.
bad publicity is publicity.
Well, but yeah,
right?
but like I say,
So-
as long as you're fine and you got everything you need, keys or anything.
Yeah, cool.
We're ready to rock. Well, we're glad that you get another chance too, Andrei. You're always an entertaining fighter, and I hope, wish you well. And seriously, good luck in your future, my friend. Thank you. Thanks a lot, guys.
Thank you.
Lots of fans in Canada still too.
So it's straight on.
So you have to give me your phone number when I'm gonna call you to my place.
Okay. Yeah. Alright, and then it's not filled, so. You can, I'll work it out.
That's it. How have you been, and what do you think about New York and the New York fans?
About New York and New York fans?
Yeah.
Well, I love New York. First of all, I moved to Chicago from New York, my girlfriend, and it's a great city. I just don't like kind of all this garbage on the streets because in Chicago we never see this. But I love New York. I love, of course, my fans. It doesn't matter if they're from New York or from some other cities or countries. It doesn't matter, and fine.
So tell us a little bit about your training camp. Did you change anything up?
Changing camp, no, everything's the same, but I spent a little bit more time. I spent 3 weeks in Albuquerque with Greg Jackson, and actually I met over John Jones. He's from New York. I sparred with him, Rashad Evans, Keith Jardine, Tyler East, and it was great training camp for me, and great sparring partners.
I saw the Spartan kick.
Sparring, yeah, it was idea of guys from Greg Jackson's gym, you know, and John Jones, he like gave some speech before my kick. It was fun.
So tell us a little bit about the matchup. How do you think your boxing matches up against your
First of all, he's a tough opponent. He's dangerous. He has heavy hands, and I know for this fight he spent some time in Holland and Thailand. So probably I have to worry about low kicks. We have a game plan. All my trainers from Chicago, Greg Jackson, all my trainers on the same page. They create a game plan for me. And only one thing, I have to stick with my game plan. Simple.
Who do you want to fight most in this tournament?
Sergey Kharitonov. It's my opponent, one step at a time, and we'll see what's happening after.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Right.